everyone, welcome back to my channel. So I am doing a first impressions on this foundation here. This is the E.l.f. Acne Fighting Foundation. I had a couple of requests from you guys to do a review on this foundation because I do have oily skin. So I will be doing a demo, and then at the end I will let you guys know my full thoughts and on the initial first impression of this foundation. So let's just go ahead and get into it. So I am testing out the E.l.f. Acne Fighting Foundation. I just wanted to go on E.l.f.'s website and read a couple of the claims for the foundation. So it comes in 5 different colors. So it looks like the shades have more of a cooler undertone, and the website says this lightweight acne fighting foundation works to disguise redness, blemishes, and uneven skin tone. The Flawless Coverage Foundation formula is infused with acne-fighting key ingredients: salicylic acid, witch hazel, camphor, tea tree, and soothing aloe to help prevent and treat acne blemishes. So it also has suggestions on here on how to apply it. It says apply over primer for a smoother finish, squeeze out the foundation onto the side of your hand, then use a foundation brush, apply onto the face from the nose outward, blend out evenly, and apply in layers for full coverage. So it sounds like this is going to be a light to medium maybe foundation, because it says that you can build it up for full coverage. I did not know what my color was, so I got 2 of them. I have Sand and Buff. So I did a little swatch on my hand, and both of the foundations are very more of a pinky undertone, and also the Sand was way too dark and the Buff was way too light. So I'm just mixing them here on a little palette. So that's what the foundation looks like. It is very thick. I do have my face primed with the Benefit Professional just to help smooth out my pores and stuff, and I'm just going to go ahead and put this on my face. So I'm going to be blending one side out with the beauty sponge, and then the other side with a brush. My hair is giving me problems today. So I'm just going to dot this all over my face, kind of. Hopefully this is not too much. So this side I'm going to go ahead and do with the beauty blender. It is damp. Okay, so that is one layer of the foundation on this side, the left side of my face. The color doesn't look too bad. It is a little lighter. I guess I should have mixed in a little bit more of the darker foundation, but I would rather have my foundation lighter than darker. I don't know if this is going to oxidize or anything. It does have a very, like, I wouldn't say it's really dewy. I don't know if that's because my beauty blender was damp. So it does feel really lightweight. I feel like the coverage is pretty good, so I'm not going to build it up anymore. So I'm going to go ahead and go on this side and dot some more of that foundation on. And then blend this side out with a brush. I think that's enough. So I'm just using the my flat top kabuki from Beauty Junkies. Make sure my hair doesn't get in the way. So alright, so that's one layer with the brush, and I feel like you do get a lot of good coverage as well. The finish actually doesn't look too different from both sides. You can see it does have that kind of dewy or skin-like appearance. It looks really nice. It feels very lightweight. It's not sinking into pores or anything. It looks really good. I love the coverage. I love the way it looks. I'm just going to blend this side out a little bit more with the Beauty Blender, especially around my eyebrows, because that's like the hardest part to get around if you do your brows first. So it doesn't look heavy. It doesn't look cakey or anything. It looks really nice. The undertone is really cool. I don't know if I would really like this. It doesn't look too bad. So I'm going to got foundation in my hair. So I'm going to go ahead and finish the rest of my makeup, and then I'll let you guys know the rest of my thoughts on this foundation. So as you can see, I have all my makeup on, and I just want to go over a couple of points and thoughts on this foundation. So the foundation retails for $6, and it does have 1.21 fluid ounces in it. They do come in 5 colors, and the colors are more cool toned. I had to mix 2 colors to make my perfect shade, and even that, it still was a little lighter than I usually go on my foundation, but I think it does kind of oxidize just a tiny bit because it looks a little darker than when I first applied it. So keep that in mind if you are going to try this foundation, maybe to go a little lighter, or if you're going to have to mix like I did, mix so that it's a little lighter, and then it'll oxidize to your perfect color, I guess. Hopefully it doesn't get any darker, or it doesn't look orange, but I just hope it doesn't get any more darker than this. I applied it with the Beauty Blender and the brush. It did not set. It had a really tacky feeling to it, and it had a very like dewy kind of finish. So I did set it with a light layer of translucent powder. I did not bake anywhere on my face because I want to see what this foundation wears like throughout the day to see if I get oily or not. And I did use a mattifying primer. I used the Benefit Professional just on my T-zone. I love the coverage of this foundation. I feel like with one layer, it covered up a lot of my redness and a lot of my hyperpigmentation. So I didn't have to build it up, but it does say that it has a buildable formula. So that's really nice, especially for you girls who have a lot of acne scarring that you need to cover up. It does feel super lightweight. I don't feel like I have any makeup on my face at all. And right now, it feels really good with the translucent powder on. It doesn't feel like it's really overly heavy, and even though I did set it, it does not look like it is matte. As you can see right here on my cheeks and kind of on my forehead, it does have more of a skin-like appearance. It looks really nice, actually. I'm really surprised at how good this foundation looks on my skin. I am really oily, so I'm not entirely sure how it's going to last throughout the day, but usually I can tell after a couple of hours of wear, because the foundation will usually start to gather up in this area, and it'll also start to look really heavy on my cheeks because I do get very, very oily. But as of right now, it looks really nice. It looks just like my skin. It doesn't look like I have makeup on. It's not sinking into pores or emphasizing any kind of texture that I have on my skin. I'm really excited to see how long this is going to wear and what the finish is going to look like in a couple of hours. I'm hoping that it doesn't get too oily. It isn't too hot outside today, so I'm pretty sure it's not going to be a big deal. I also did set my foundation with the Urban Decay De-Slick setting spray, so that's supposed to control oil as well. So hopefully it doesn't end up a greasy mess. I do really like this foundation. I have really high hopes for it. I think it's going to turn out really great, and it's also super affordable. I hope this first impression helped you guys out a little bit on seeing how the foundation looks after application, how it looks after my makeup is applied. And I just want to let you guys know, for anybody who is new to my channel, I will be testing this out for a full week, and I will be back next Friday to let you guys know how I've been liking the foundation, the products that I've been using with the foundation, my full review for this foundation. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Give me a thumbs up. If you are new here, please hit that subscribe button, because I do upload 2 to 3 videos every week, and I would love for you guys to join my YouTube family. I hope you guys have an awesome day, and I'll see you on the next one.